Hi, welcome back. Okay, so in this training, I'm going to keep it short. It's going to be like under 5 minutes. I want to go through with you some of the mistakes that I made when I started my nail business and things I wouldn't do again if I was starting it from scratch right now. Okay, so let me just bring this up. One of the things you should know about me is I'm not that organized. So my lovely laptop techie thing here will constantly close because I never charge anything up. Okay, anyway, right. The first thing is overgiving. All the gurus told me in all the courses and all the things I signed up for before I started my membership, not to overgive, not to tell people everything there is to know about what it is that I'm teaching them, not to overgive on all the support, not to overgive, not to like go back to people in the DMs and all those things. I did them all. I literally did them all. And it is so hard to pull back from. So if there's one thing that I can literally say to you not to do is overgive. And I don't mean that in a horrible way that like, you know, you're not there to support your clients. But with a membership in particular and a low cost membership, if you've got a membership that's like hundreds or thousands of pounds, then you're going to want to give more support. But if you've got a membership that's like under £100 a month, you need to make sure that what you're giving hits in line and is in alignment with what it is that you're charging. Whereas what happened for us was we were essentially giving people mastermind privileges and mastermind level support at a membership level. Great for value for the clients, hard to scale. So that's why I wouldn't recommend it now. And if I was starting again, I absolutely would not be overgiving like I did in the beginning. It's quite hard to come back from. We have, but it's hard to come back from. Okay, next thing, overpricing. Now, again, depends on your niche, depends on what it is that you're doing. Maybe overpricing isn't the right word, but let me give you an example. We were charging like £49 a month for our membership. Everyone, like I literally mean like dozens and dozens of people, maybe hundreds, literally were like, your membership is so cheap. You should raise the price of your membership. You should raise your price. And we did. And things were not as good as when we charge low. And so I am very much a person now I hate it when coach or someone says to someone, just raise your price. It's your money mindset. Just raise your price. It isn't always the answer to everything. And I don't think there are places where you absolutely could be charging hundreds. There's some that even charge thousands of pounds for a membership. And I'm not talking about those as overpricing, but you need to figure out, and this is where pricing strategy comes in, where does your audience meet your pricing? Because like if it's too high, you may end up making less revenue than what it was, even if it was lower in the beginning. And that's what happened to us. So say, for example, we were charging £50, we might get 4 people buy. So we're earning £200 a month. Or if we charge £99, we're only getting 1 person and we're getting £99 a month. So we've halved our revenue because we were charging too much. So that's an example of that one. Number 3, worrying about having to know everything. So I'm just going to put worry, knowing. So by this I mean, I didn't need to wait so long to start my membership, thinking that I didn't have enough success to be able to teach others first. It was BS. Because actually what I found was when I launched my membership, I wasn't any far forward or had any more success than what I'd had 2 years previously. And so we probably could have brought our business up to 2 million by now had I just got started, where I kept just staying stuck. Mindset thing, I'm guessing. Number 4, thinking I don't have enough to teach. So we'll write worry again, but we'll worry about not enough. So by this, I think a lot of people, they think that they don't have enough things to talk about in order to start a membership. I promise you, if you start the membership, things will just start unraveling to teach in front of them. I remember when I started, I had a list of about 20 things to teach in our Side Art membership, and I was really stretching. And I was like, oh my God, like what are we going to do in like month 21? How are we going to like keep giving more content? We're now 5 years in almost, and we have so much content that we still want to share, and while we're bringing experts in to hold the content for us rather than it being me, I promise you, you do not need to worry about not having enough stuff to teach inside your membership. And also you'll constantly need to update it as well. Okay. And number 5, the last one that I want to share with you today, is spending too much on customer acquisition. So customer acquisition, I'm going to call it customer acquisition costs. I'm not sure what the fancy marketers would call it, but we're going to call it that. Customer acquisition costs. As we were growing our membership, it was really, really profitable in the beginning. We've got it profitable again now, but in the middle, we were spending too much on customer acquisition. And this meant that we weren't as profitable as we wanted to be, and things just weren't enjoyable. The whole point of me starting this business is so we can earn great money and have a really nice passive income and help a whole load of people in the process. And that stopped happening in the middle. And so if I was going to do this again, I'd be much more conscious of not overly growing my costs, thinking that that's the answer to growing my membership. It isn't. Because since we've reduced down our costs and actually cut a load of things we didn't need, like different support, different systems, like agencies and things that we were using, we are more profitable and we're bringing in more revenue. So it doesn't always pay to spend more money out. And I think thinking that spending money on those things is going to make the difference isn't always true, and it definitely wasn't in our case. So I hope you found those 5 things really helpful. Please click subscribe or give us a follow over on Instagram at the Freedom Club HQ for more hints and tips on growing a digital asset, course, or membership alongside your existing service-based business. High five, everyone. See you later.